Have you ever gone through the storms of life and yet experienced inner peace that's hard to describe in words? I have. Paul talks about this kind of peace in Philippians chapter 4, verse 7. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. Notice the connecting word and. That means it's important that we read the verse before to understand this verse fully. And verse 6 says, "Don't be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your request to God." Paul tells us that a life that trusts God in everything and in every situation experiences God's supernatural peace. And this peace that God gives is not like the peace the world gives. It surpasses all human understanding. God uses his peace to guard our hearts and minds from negative thoughts that often causes us to be anxious about everything. Remember Paul's life situation at this time when he wrote this message. He was in a Roman prison, tied with a Roman soldier, and he knew the days of his execution was near. And yet, his heart and mind were protected by God's peace, and he was rejoicing in the Lord. Whatever life situation or circumstances you encounter today, choose to approach the throne of grace in prayer with a thankful heart, and God's peace will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus.